You know, we've enjoyed weeks of more lax restrictions this spring. Businesses opening to more customers, gyms allowing more people inside. Today, though, a huge step back for much of the Portland metro and beyond.
15 counties will move to extreme risk starting Friday. Multnomah and Clackamas County included in that list. All of those counties are red on your screen. And here's why. A rise in cases and hospitalizations as Oregon deals with a fourth surge now. Also, more Oregonians are getting tested and are testing positive for the virus.
All this leading to more restrictions for fed-up businesses. Lisa Balick went out looking for answers about today's decision and just how long those restrictions will last this time. Lisa?
Well, we're hearing from so many people saying, why does this have to happen? In other words, there are so many people being vaccinated, but the reality is the number of vaccinations is not keeping up with the variants of the vaccine. More than 30,000 shots a day are going into arms in Oregon. But despite the COVID shot clinics, 70% of Oregonians are still not fully vaccinated and vulnerable to the virus. It's one of two main reasons we're leading the nation in the fastest jumping COVID cases in the past 2 weeks.
There's still a lot of people wanting to be vaccinated who just simply haven't had a chance yet. The other is the arrival of the UK variant. This is the variant that is 50% more contagious, so spreads much more easily, and emerging consensus that it causes more severe disease.
And that's the red flag, hospitalizations from COVID climbing fast. Right now, doctors tell me hospitals in the metro area are already getting full with non-COVID patients. Hospitals again in planning meetings to prepare for another COVID surge.
Because of the way COVID-19 disease plays out, hospitalizations tend to lag by 1 or 2 weeks. They are, I think, hoping for a way to blunt those COVID-19 hospitalizations that may be in the pipeline.
There is, of course, a lot of anger from the business community about the governor's new restrictions. The Restaurant Association saying the governor's office is, quote, tone deaf and offensive, that their businesses are being targeted when there have been no super spreader events in Oregon tied to restaurants or gyms. And they face the uncertainty about what they can and can't do that keeps changing quickly.
It's very difficult for these businesses to continue to operate, and there's obviously some that have failed already, others that may this time, because this is going to be weekly by weekly.
The governor says counties will not stay in extreme risk for more than 3 weeks at a time. It could be even for just a week if COVID cases go down. She'll reassess a week from today. Now, again, the issue is that the shots are not keeping up with the variants of the virus. Now, I checked with schools as well to see if these extreme risk conditions will affect school, whether they may have to shut down. I was told no. It all has to do within the schools, with case counts within the schools, not the county risk at this point. We'll keep you posted on this as it continues to develop. Live in South Portland, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.